Hi everybody. Hopefully you guys can hear me. I'm hoping I did not mess this up. I'm trying so hard to get YouTube streaming down, so I hope you all can hear me. Yes, maybe. I'm trying to read the chat and I know there's a delay too, so this is like an absolute mess. It sounds like everyone is living in cold. Okay, you guys can hear me. Oh my goodness, that is that much of a delay. Good gravy. We are in trouble on YouTube streaming. I am trying so hard though. I'm trying so hard to make the switch to YouTube because just lots of stuff. I'm not going to get into the politics of it, but there's plenty of videos online that do discuss aspects of it. So we're going to try switching to YouTube. I think this is easier for everyone anyway. I just need to get used to it and learn how to make it work. And yeah, you guys should have your stream chats pop up in the little cookie. I'm gonna have to switch this theme. I have a new theme, by the way, for YouTube. If any of you had ever watched me on Twitch, you guys know I have this cute little like very bubblegum pop princess like clouds and moon and stars kind of like layout. And over here, I actually have a theme that's going to be much more in line with like the brand. So ta-da. I also thought this morning's video on my main channel was going to be late, which is why I was streaming right now. So oops. I just thought that bad boy went live. That was my bad. It's about pet MLMs today too. It's a really interesting episode. So I'm here, not for a long time today. I've got stuff I have to go do, unfortunately. I know I haven't really like talked about it publicly or anything. And there's only like 60 of us in here, according to what my counter is saying. So, like last week, 9 days ago, 10 days ago, my parents, tested positive for coronavirus. They got really, really sick. So, and then all my friends were out of town. So like, I spent the holidays completely alone this year. And that was the first time that's ever happened. I couldn't see my family, obviously. All my friends were out of town. So I just kind of stayed home. I know that's kind of weird. Maybe that's sad, but yeah. So that was like the first time I've ever, it's the first time I've ever been alone like that. It was a really weird feeling. I don't know if I hated it, to be honest, either. I kind of liked it. Maybe that's fucked up. But yeah, so I just kind of had a quiet little Christmas, made myself some eggnog, you know, non-alcoholic. And I just kind of read books, slept, or tried to sleep. I tried to reset my sleeping schedule. So yeah, nothing really exciting. And sometimes that's okay. I did have Koos at least, and he was very happy. Very happy. I did have on Christmas Day, my sister came over because she also was not around my parents. And so her and I hung out for a little bit. She brought her dog over, and that was really nice. But that was about it. So I don't think it's the worst thing in the world, because this year hasn't even felt like the holidays. Like, this is the most festive I've been, is this stream right here. And it's after Christmas. Yeah, I don't know if my parents are doing okay, to be totally honest with you. I FaceTime them almost every day right now. And that's actually why I have to go, is I have to go run some errands for them, and I'm just gonna like drop off groceries at their doorstep and then leave, because I am not going in there. So yeah, they got confirmed. They went to the ER. The hospital did end up releasing them, so that was at least good. But, you know, it's still scary. We have autoimmunes that run in the family. Like, I've got autoimmunes. I'm pretty sure I think my sister has at least one autoimmune. My mom's got like lupus, one of the worst ones. So, you know, having lupus when you have a compromised immune system and then catching COVID, I'm obviously really scared my mom's gonna die, but that's not very holly jolly festive of me to talk about. So let us discuss other things. So I wanted to look at just some weird things that happened just this year. Not like bad things. I always talk about the negative, you know? So I wanted to talk about some of just the weird things that happened this year, because I think that's more entertaining. Make sure to wear a mask while delivering them. Okay. Yeah, I was gonna wear double mask. I ran out of fucking N95s, like, of course, like 2-3 weeks ago, like right before, you know, I was gonna like really, really need it. So I'm gonna get some new N95s, though they have not arrived yet. So I just have regular masks. So I'm just gonna use like 2 of those. 2 of those. I didn't think about the gloves, so I'm gonna put gloves on. That's probably a good idea too. And then generally speaking, I'm going to whatever I'm wearing, I'm immediately gonna like shed it and go into the wash. So I'm just gonna wear all black so that it can all go in one load together, and that's just what I'm gonna do. Alrighty, so let's take a look at some weird news. So I found this one article to start us off. And FYI, just in terms of like stream time, so everybody knows while you're here, it's like 9 in the morning for me right now, and I'm gonna have to leave my house in about an hour and a half. So this stream's only gonna be like a little over an hour, so I'm really sorry that it's short, but I have to go take care of some things for my parents, and that's okay. I'm still trying to get used to this YouTube thing too. When I get more comfortable, I'll probably do longer streams. This is also probably where I'll debut my 2D, what do you call them? My VTuber model. I'm probably gonna do it here instead of Twitch. So make sure you're on this channel. So yeah. So gloves are a false sense of security. Oh. All right, so it's a no-win. I do keep hand sanitizer in my car. Maybe that will help a little bit. I don't know. I'll just take a whole ass shower. It's fine. All right, let's take a look at some strange stories from 2021. Just because I want to see like what else was going on in the world, you know? What else was happening that, you know, maybe wasn't so fucking depressing? Because, you know, we started out this year, right, as Americans did. We started out with the insurrection, right? And I've already talked about it. I know I'm probably going to have to talk about it again this upcoming year, and I just don't want to talk about it right now. It sucks, and it still sucks. So that's where we're at. So let's go ahead and let's start off with this, because I thought this is way funnier. Well, maybe. Here, let me make this a lot larger. So it says, oops, Texas DPS issued Amber Alert for a cursed Chucky doll by mistake. So this is apparently something that happened. So in San Antonio, the Texas Department of Public Safety sent out an Amber Alert. It looks like Friday. This was, when was this written? February 1st of this year. This like, so this happened early in the year. So they issued an Amber Alert for a disturbing pair of dolls, Glenn Ray and Chucky from the Child's Play horror films. According to the report, Chucky was last seen wearing blue denim overalls with multicolor striped, long sleeve shirt wielding a huge kitchen knife. Glenn was described as wearing a blue shirt with a black collar. This was oh my God. This was a real fucking thing. Abducted child and suspect. You know, sometimes, right, as an American, I have to sometimes look at where my money goes. And I see stuff like this, and I just want to commit sewer slides. You feel me? Because we can't even feed our own country, and yet we're spending money on this shit. I'm already being negative. I'm sorry. Oh my God. I can't make this fucking happy for a day. I am in such a bad headspace, I think. That's okay. I'm trying. What am I supposed to say about this? Like, how do you accidentally or purposefully issue an Amber Alert for a fucking doll? Well, I guess it's a mistake, so it's accidental, but this just doesn't feel very accidental. Anyway. As far as I know, it was a test that accidentally went live. Oh, yeah, you know, that could make sense if they were testing the system and then it accidentally went live instead. That would be even worse, honestly. But you know what? I can accept that answer. I can accept that answer. All right, let me go ahead and see what else. Oh my God, no, I just closed. Okay, there it is. Okay, cool. Sorry. I just closed the thing that was like, oh, the weird events that happened. I guess it comes from this news station, KSAT 12. I guess this is where this list came from. So just FYI, if all of it is from them, this is what happened, I guess. Is this all weird things that just happened in Texas? Like, that would make sense, but it's not. All right, so here's the next one. So this is a long-awaited UFO report has few answers and calls for more work. Do y'all remember that? We were in the middle of so much stuff this year that they just were like, yeah, we confirm that those are UFOs. We don't know what that is. Do you guys remember that? That was this year. Like, this has been one of the longest years ever. Like, I know it's the same length every year, but this one's been a really, really, really long year. And yeah, the Chucky one is much better than the mistaken false alarm from Hawaii. What was that, a couple of years ago? That was bad. That was real sketch. If you guys don't know what happened with that one, essentially what happened is Hawaii has like a missile detection system, and they have these alarms that go off that essentially is like, if this alarm goes off, you only have X amount of minutes before the bomb hits. And like, that's essentially saying like, hey, you're about to die in the next couple minutes. Like, it's scary shit. And that went off mistakenly. A whole bunch of people, like all of Hawaii, got text messages essentially going, you're about to die in a couple minutes. Terrible. And then they were like, oh yeah, it was a false alarm. Like, are you kidding me? No ma'am. No ma'am. All right, so long-awaited UFO report has few answers, calls for more work. Let's take a look at that, because that was this year too, apparently. When was this written? June 25th. Oh my God. That feels like that was 2 years ago. That was not in June. That was not in June. That was like years ago. Are you fucking kidding me? Oh, this year moves so slow. It was like 2 years in one. A long-awaited U.S. report on UFOs released Friday makes at least one thing clear. The truth is still out there. Investigators did not find extraterrestrial links in reviewing 144 sightings of aircraft or other devices apparently flying at mysterious speeds or trajectories. But they drew other conclusions and instead highlighted the need for better data collection about what's increasingly seen by Democrats and Republicans as a national security concern. In all but one of the sightings investigated, there was too little information for investigators to even broadly characterize the nature of the incident. Okay, can I say this? Is this too controversial to say? I'm gonna say it anyway. If aliens are out there, which they probably are, I really don't believe in like the billions and billions of galaxies that we are the only ones, right? We may not have made contact yet, but if they know what we're up to right now, I highly doubt they want to visit. Like, I highly doubt. They're not looking at Earth as like a vacation destination, right? Like, this is not the spot. They're like, no, they're fucking things up at their own rate. Like, we don't need to intervene here. Goodbye. Maybe that's what they're doing. They're just like blasting off. I don't know. That's what I like. If there's something out there, you know, like, if I looked at our planet, I'd be like, no, we're not going there. I'd be like, no, ma'am. So. Oh shit, aliens confirmed by the Illuminati. Ah, damn it, I'm out here confirming stuff again. I gotta stop that. I gotta tell you guys, I have gotten an influx of comments, particularly on the Chick-fil-A video, and it's probably because Chick-fil-A's got like, you know, crazy Christians attached to it. But I have gotten such an influx of messages on Chick-fil-A of people being like, oh my God, you're the Illuminati. What are you doing as a YouTube channel? And people like don't get the joke of the username. And it is the funniest thing ever. And I'm like, my username is purely there to confuse or upset you. That's literally the whole point of it. If my username upsets you, or just reading the word Illuminati but spelled differently makes you go absolutely bonkers, like, my job here is done. Because if you can't even make it past my username, you sure as hell will not like what I have to say. I've been getting so many messages of people being like, you're part of the secret society, you're the Illuminati, all this kind of stuff. And I'm like, you don't even know how the word is spelled, do you? Anyway, I just get such a kick out of that because the whole point of the usernames are just it's just to upset people at this point. When I first made the usernames back in like 2012 or 11, it was just because I thought it was funny. There was no other reason behind it. I just thought it was fucking funny. And I like that it kind of looked like a palindrome. That's why there's extra eyes on either end of Illuminati. I don't know. It looked pleasant in my head, so that's why I did it. Anyway, ta-da! So aliens confirmed in June, apparently, and we just didn't give a single fuck. We were just like, no. So we love that. We fucking love that. Let's see. This one comes from a Texas state park. I'm sorry, what? A tongue-eating creature found at a Texas state park. I never heard of this news. Hold up. Tongue-eating creature found inside fish at Texas State Park is the stuff of nightmares. Excuse me? Ma'am. No. What in dear God am I listening to right now? Hold on. What is on my Spotify? Oh, it's Stream Beats. Yeah, and it's Stream Beats, Harris Heller, love his channel, Alpha Gaming, Senpai Gaming, whatever. He's got great music with Stream Beats, and I forgot that he apparently released Christmas music, and Ludwig is singing right now. So, no offense. I'm just gonna pause that. I'm just gonna put on something else. I'm just gonna put on something else. No offense, though. Anyway, back to the parasite fish. Back to the parasite fish. Alrighty. So a tongue-eating louse or snapper-choking isopod are somewhat common among certain species of fish, like Atlantic croaker, spotted sea trout, and a few species of snapper. These are isopod crustaceans and are related to the pill bugs, aka roly-polies, you can find in your yard. They're related. So it says this alien-like parasite detaches the fish's tongue and then attaches itself to the fish's mouth and becomes the tongue. What? Didn't Texas also, like, they lost power this year or something too, right? I believe that's what happened. Texas also, like, lost power this year. Like, everyone fucking froze to death. So y'all can't get this. You guys cannot get fucking tongue monsters under control. You can't get your utilities under control. And Teddy Weddy runs to Cancun when it's a little too cold. What is going on in Texas? Like, can I ask? I've only been to Texas a handful of times. Haven't really enjoyed any of my experiences, to be totally honest. Maybe one day that will change. I don't know, but I don't know. This is not it, though. This is definitely not it. I'm good. I'm ready to go to the next one now. That was a little too much for me. That's gross. Gross. All right, what have we got here? Next one up. The home that inspired the Conjuring movie went for sale for $1.2 million. The Conjuring, big horror film franchise. Apparently the house went for sale. It looks as haunted as ever. It's a Rhode Island farmhouse. It hit the market for the scary price of $1.2 million. Yeah, I'd say that's fucking scary. Yikes. Yikes. So the listing calls it a 14-room, 3,100 square foot home on 8.5 acres. Sorry, I was about to read hectacres. In Burrillville. I'm sorry, I need to stop doing that shit. One of the most well-known haunted homes. Oh, is the listing still active? Hold on. Can we like look inside it? Hey, we can actually look at it, guys. We can look at the real listing. Okay. All right, let's do it. Let us take a looky-loo. All right, here we go. Here's the Conjuring house. Of course, the photo they take or photoshopped It definitely looks like this photo's been edited, whether they changed the lighting or something, but something was changed about this photo. I do not believe this is a raw photo. Okay. Okay. Really? This is how they're taking photos? Is this even a real listing, or is this like a joke listing? Yeah, a Ouija board in the corner. I mean, like, it's fine. I like this a lot. I'm a fucking whore for libraries. An absolute whore. Oh my god. New house hype. New house alert. I don't want a hype house to even be in here. What would they be? This is terrible. Oh my god, that reminds me. Also through the holidays, as I've been by myself, right? This is just totally harkening back to earlier with just everything that's going on. I've been moving too. So like God, what a mess the end of this year has been. And that's why like episodes have been like late or coming out on Saturdays or Sundays. It's because there's just so much going on in my personal life right now that I just did not anticipate happening all at once. So yeah. Anyway, this is a $1.2 million house. So let's keep looking at that. And we're done looking at that. No, it doesn't get any better. I don't like that. I do like this. That's very pretty. See, I could get down with this. I could get down with that. Oops. What? Sorry. Let me go back. Okay, cool. I can get down with this. Yeah, these are some really dramatic real estate photos. Like really dramatic. You know, at least the pineapples aren't upside down. Like that's something I learned from TikTok, right? Isn't it like the upside down pineapple is like a swinger sign, right? Maybe that's just like TikTok lore. I don't know with TikTok what's real and what's not. TikTok's a strange place. All right, another fireplace. I love 1.2 million comes with broken glass and just not sealed house. Honestly, maybe it adds to the character. Perhaps it just adds to the character. That's very pretty. I'm not even gonna fight. That is very, very pretty. Like, oh god, I could definitely see Koos just running around out here and having a good time. I really could. Oh, look, they've even got a little grill in the corner. Like, it's not all bad. It's just mostly bad. All right. Looks like they've got, is that like a catio? Is that like a catio or I don't know what that is. Little creepy. I'm sure at nighttime with no lights, because I don't see any lights around here. This will be terrifying. Also terrifying. Yeah, I'd give this, oh wow, that shows the gravity of the spook. Yeah, I'd give this like at least a 9 out of 10 for visiting this place at nighttime. That's terrifying. But for daytime, I don't know, maybe like a 6 out of 10. It's only a little spooky. It's very pretty. Look at all those trees. My goodness. Although I look at it now from like the Colorado lens, right? Because we have all these fucking forest fires all the time. This very, very dense woods scares the shit out of me. I remember there was like, so my parents bought a plot of land like many, many years ago in a forest in Colorado, right? And it caught on, well, there was a forest fire, shock, and it burned right up to my parents' property line, but it never actually burned the land. It was the spookiest thing ever because I had to go see it afterwards to make sure, like, to see what happened to the neighbors, all this kind of stuff. I look at this and I don't know if I could, no, just out of like forest fire fears, couldn't do it. Could not do that. All right, here's the kitchen finally. We got a little bit of dated black appliances, very rustic. See, I'm not a rustic person, right? I'm kind of a modern, I guess I like modern a lot. I do like the modern style, ultra modern, industrial. I can do some mid-century modern. That's actually how the new place that I'm moving into, I actually got like some new end tables and stuff like that so that I can have so that I can have like some like a mid-century modern kind of vibe to the house a little bit. Like I'm gonna try. We'll see. The most important thing is there's an extra room in that new place for me to have a little library room and have like my little makeup desk. So I'm very excited about that. Maybe I'll do like a little stream tour or something when I'm done of the cute little house. Maybe I'll do that. I'm hoping I'll live there for a couple years. All right. We've got the dining room. They do have a fireplace roaring here. This is very nice. I hate the chandelier. I straight up hate the chandelier and its little sconce that also looks like it's falling off the wall. That's either an air purifier or a heater. Not certain which one, but here we are. It's not even gonna be a full library, guys. I got a little, you know what, let me see if I can find it because I bought it off Wayfair. Hold on, it was like $90 and I feel like this is one of my most important decisions I've ever made. Hold on, let me see if I can find it. I need to show you guys this because it's not like a traditional library shelf, but I just thought it was so, I don't know, it was so different. I really loved it. Let me see if I can find it. Hold on. Shelf. How cute. How cute. I just like this because it seems to hold all the books just kind of in these little angled shelves. Anyway, I'm very excited for this. Okay. $92. I feel very satisfied with this purchase for less than $100 for a little bookcase. Anyway, this is the shit I get excited over. This is what brings me joy. I'm so pleased. So anyway, yeah, that's what I got. And I think I got it in this rustic. No. I got it in the walnut brown color. I got it a little darker. But I really thought it was beautiful. So yeah. All right. Anyway, back to this. Ta-da. All right. We've got bird on the wall. Not my favorite thing. A doll on the wall. Not my favorite thing. Musket on the wall. Not my favorite thing. A plywood on the wall. Not my favorite thing. All right, we've got a very rustic bathroom. Oh my God, wood toilet seats. Oh my goodness. Allie, you like my bookshelf taste. You'll never understand my lamp taste. Ma'am, you don't have to understand my lamp taste. I like weird ass fucking lamps. Okay, I love weird lamp. All right, so this is gonna sound really funky, right? So I grew up, like my parents were in the military, right? So I grew up like every 3 years I essentially would have to move. So I never had like the thing of growing up in one house or having friends that you've known since like, you know, kindergarten or something. Like I've always moved. So I've always essentially had to remake a bunch of friends and then lose a bunch of friends. And I remember one time we used to live in Maine and like Brunswick, Maine. And there's, I think, a military base there. Maybe it was Portland, Maine. No, I think it was Brunswick. And we had this little house that I think we had rented or something while we were living there. And I remember it had wooden toilet seats. It was the weirdest stuff ever. The weirdest thing ever. I don't know if maybe it's just a nor'easter thing or what, but I'll never get over wooden toilet seats. But yeah, let's see. So there's a little old thermometer temperature reader thing in there. Very cute. It's very rustic. The problem with this too is I do not have an eye for rustic tastes. So I really struggle. Bath, Maine has a Navy base. Maybe that's where my dad was. I was in kindergarten. Like in Maine, like when 9/11 happened, I was in Maine. So I was a little kid. Yeah, I lived somewhere up there. God, all I can really remember from Maine when I used to live there, Rain, was like, shoot. There were these really cool, like, cobble bridges, and they always looked rickety, like they were going to fall apart, but you could take them out, and in low tide, you could go, like, all the way out and through, like, the ocean area or something. It's probably not, that's probably so vague. that has no standing, but I think it was like a park or something. Anyway, doesn't matter. Yeah. It seems that you've been streaming recently on YouTube. What happened to streams on Twitch? I just don't think Twitch as a platform is very, I don't want to like say certain things about Twitch, but I'm just going to say that YouTube's been putting up a really nice effort to try and make their behind the scenes stuff for streamers a lot nicer. They communicate better, and it's just kind of easier to work with YouTube. So I might just be streaming to YouTube. So I'm kind of testing this out, seeing which one I like better. So far, I'm actually digging YouTube. So yeah. Let's see here. So in the living room, we've got some stereotypical shenanigans. They put 2 Ouija boards on here and a Ouija blanket. Is it Ouija or Ouija? 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 I will probably never pronounce it right. That's okay. We can add it to the list of words I cannot pronounce correctly. That's okay. Like, you know, this isn't a bad living room. It looks like it gets a lot of light, to be totally honest. So Harpswell. That sounds so familiar. Harpswell, Maine. Hold on. That sounds really, really, really familiar. Hold on. Did I? That looks, it seems so familiar. Yes, it is Harpswell, Maine. You were totally right. Yep. You were totally right. It was okay, so these are the bridges I was talking about, guys. I remember being like a little kid and we would drive over these, and at like high tides, it goes like all the way up. So it'd be like a little spooky. So we'd go when it's like low tide. And these things look like they're about to break at any moment. I remember these as a fucking kid when I used to live in Maine. Oh my God. These things are still going strong. Good Lord. Bless. Yeah, the Cribstone Bridge. Yep. Yes, I am very familiar with this. I distinctly remember this from my childhood. Oh, this is so strange. Okay. Wow, this was a blast from the past I was not ready for today, but I am all the same pleased. All right. Back to Spooky House. Thank you, Rain, for that flashback that I was not ready for. All right, so, okay, so here's the living room. Wait, is this the same living room? Oh, yep, the dolls are there. Yeah, I mean, look at those windows. Like, it looks nice. It looks bright in here. Like, you could really work with this living room, I'll say, for being a spooky house. Oh my God, a lobster shack. Oh, hell yeah. I remember that lobster is cheaper than hamburger there, at least when I was there. So I would eat lobster as a kid, and it sounds like some rich shit, but it's just cheaper than burger. Ooh, this library though, with the windows open and stuff, it looks very lovely. So lovely. Good Lord. Look how nice just some of this is. Like, I just love the brightness of it and the openness. That's what I really, really, really love. This looks good. This looks good. I can absolutely work with this. Okay, cool. So this was just the Conjuring house that they have. I guess it's still for sale. Is it? It looks like it's still for sale. $1.2 million. Absolutely fucking insane. 8.5 acres of land. That's crazy awesome. It was built in 1836. It has 1 full bathroom and 1 half bath with an outbuilding, fireplace, no garage, but 4 parking spaces, 3,100 square feet. It's a lot of house to only have 1 bedroom, but that's okay. That's it's not for me. I don't know who this is for, but not me. Probably no one in this chat either. It's not for any of us. Anyway, let's go on to some more strange news. Wow, another one out of Texas of weird shit happening in Texas. A deadly parasite that burrows through bare feet infects 16 people in a small town near Osteen. Ew. Excuse me, ma'am. A pregnant woman and 2-year-old child are among those who have the infection. A parasite that burrows through your feet? I can't be surprised, right? Like, I'm not surprised. Like, this sounds like something parasites would do, but it still freaks me out. Researchers say the infection stemmed from unsanitary surroundings in the town of Rancho Vista, an unincorporated city consisting of about 400 homes in total. Okay, the parasite can survive for decades in humans without being detected. It burrows through bare feet, enters a human's bloodstream, the lungs, and then heads for the windpipe, where it is then coughed up and swallowed. Ew! Ew, 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 ew. Are you kidding me right now? No, ma'am. No, 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 no. That's disgusting. It's clever, but it's disgusting. This is another reason never to walk around with bare feet. I don't get it, right? Like, even when I'm at home, I've got a little pair of little slippers that I keep on. Bare feet, no. And now I have all the more reasons to be like, oh, why aren't you going to have bare feet? Excuse me, parasites will burrow into your bare feet. And then they'll head up your windpipe and you cough them up and then swallow them. Not interested. Thank you, though. Why is Texas sounding like it's getting the plagues of Egypt? I don't know. Let's take a look at what Texas has been doing. Might answer a couple questions. Anyway. If an infected person takes immune suppressing drugs such as steroids or chemotherapeutics or has a lowered immune system because of a disease like leukemia, the worm can rapidly multiply throughout the body and cause death. Oh, this can kill you. Wow. So apparently the town that it happened in, the town they say often smells of sewage, has packs of stray dogs, does not have an official garbage collection service or sidewalks, and there are no sewer lines. Oh, what happened to this town? They're not connected to the municipal sewer system. Why in Texas do you have a town that it is not connected to anything? That's so like Texas. It's very stereotypical of Texas, but I don't like it. Okay. So this one, we will move on. A scuba diver finds the real life Spongebob and Patrick hanging out in the ocean. Oh, look at that. That one's nice and easy. Texas, goodbye. Patrick and SpongeBob, or yeah, Patrick Star, SpongeBob SquarePants. In. They may not live in a pineapple, but they're certainly hanging out under the sea. A scientist from the National Oceanic and Atmospheric Administration was scuba diving off the New England coast when he came across two species that looked a little familiar to those who grew up watching Nickelodeon. Yellow sponge and pink starfish hanging out together. Okay, this is not bad news. This is good. We can work with this. This is cute. When did this occur? August. What the hell was I doing? I have not known of many of these. Huh. Okay. Okay, that's cool. Sometimes, this is nice, easy, simple. Love that. I love that. That's very nice. All right, let's talk about this one. I know about this one because it's on my radar for multiple reasons. Plumber says he discovered 500 envelopes of cash checks in wall of Joel Osteen's Lakewood Church. I need to know because some people say it's Joel Osteen and some people say it's Joel Osteen. I hope it's Osteen because Osteen sounds really stupid. How do I, hold on. I need to find how to pronounce his name. Please don't say it's Osteen. That sounds so ugly. Hold on. How to pronounce. I'm going to see if I can put this up to my microphone. Joel Osteen. pronounce name? I hope it is not. Oh god. Oh god, his face just grosses me the fuck out. How do you say his name? I hope it is Joel Osteen. It makes sense. Hold on. There's no pronunciation guide for his name. I don't care. We're going Osteen then. It's pronounced snake oil. That's also fair. Okay, so $600,000 disappeared from the church in 2014. I know about this story because I have him on my list of specific pastors I want to cover. And oh boy, what a shit show. So years after $600,000 was stolen from Joel Osteen's Lakewood Church in Houston, a plumber said he found hundreds of envelopes of cash and checks in the walls while making repairs. And did you know, by the way, that the plumber would not have said anything, and this would have never become public news had... Oh my god, I have hiccups? What the fuck? Sorry. This would have never become public news had he just, like, the plumber just wanted him to say something good about him and his family at like a church service, and Joel wouldn't do it. So the plumber went public with it. Like, it's so funny. Like, we would have never known had Joel Osteen just been like, hey, this plumber's a good man. Didn't want to do that. And now it's public news. And I'm like, you foolish man. All right, let's see here. So apparently they say in 2014 or something, about $600,000 was stolen from the church. Now, this was insured, which means that the insurance paid out $600,000 to the church. All while apparently $600,000 or whatever were sitting in the walls, just waiting. So when it's uncovered, this is potentially fraud. This is potentially a fraud case. Very, very interesting. So, you know, it wasn't that hard. You could have just said thank you to the fucking dude. Like, that's all. You just could have been like, hey, this plumber maintenance guy, very cool. Thank you, man. And no one would have known. But now here we are, all able to talk about it because you didn't want to say thank you. And this is why I always say please and thank you. Well, this is not why, but this is one of the reasons why. Anyway, that's it for this listicle. Let's see what was going on some other stuff because I'm not quite done. I want to hear some weird stuff. Excuse me? All right, we need to look this up. Sorry, hold on. Let me zoom in. Pittsburgh area bakery cooks up 7-foot Frosty the Dough Man. I guess there would be a photo here. Oh, it's a whole video. Oh, look at that. I'm not going to play the video, but Frosty the Dough Man. 7 foot. How much does he weigh? Okay, so this is from Mancini's Bakery, which celebrated Christmas in 2020 with an 8-foot bread Christmas tree. And this year's bread sculpture stands 7 feet tall and weighs 200 pounds. That is 200 pounds of bread. Oh my goodness. It took 7 workers to lift Frosty the Dough Man in and out of the oven. The snowman likeness was sculpted from Italian rules and twists. You know, this is a cute PR stunt. I don't know anyone who's going to eat it. I hope that it is donated, truthfully. Like, I hope it is donated or put somewhere to good use. I don't know. I don't know what they do with the bread. I just hope it goes somewhere nice. That would be ideal, obviously. I mean, I like it. Let's see what else we've got for some weird news. What? Hold on. A Japanese professor did what? Oh, thank you, Victor, for the $1. Okay, so, oh, hey, so I made it work this time. I know last stream I did. I don't think I turned on any of those little donation things. That's so cool that it actually works now. Hey, thank you. How cool. Thank you. I didn't know if I did it right, so thank you. A Japanese professor develops TV screen viewers can taste. Fucking finally. No, I'm kidding. I don't know what I would do with this. Oh god, me watching Food Network just I don't know. Anyway, a professor at a Japanese university unveiled his latest innovation, a TV with a screen that viewers can taste. Oh no. Oh boy. Homie Miyashita. Oh, I do not know how to pronounce it. This person, an associate professor in the School of Science and Technology at Meiji University, said his Taste the TV invention uses the combination of 10 flavors to create the taste of the food pictured on the screen. The flavor is dispensed onto a film that slides onto the screen, allowing viewers to experience the taste of the food they are seeing. Okay, listen, that's kind of cool, right? What is God, how do I let me do like a fan girl thing. What is like an anime person people like? Anyway, what if it was like your favorite anime person? You could taste your anime. I think there was probably a better way to deliver that and it would have actually been funny, but it doesn't come from me. I'm not funny. I just make myself laugh because it's embarrassing. Anyway, the professor said he believes the technology could be used to give people unable or unwilling to travel the ability to sample flavors from around the world. I think that's kind of cool. I think that could be very cool. I designate human beings who cannot help but create, express, and consume content and have a new name for humans. Content respirators. I believe we cannot build a new human content relationship unless we designate content as being important as food and air, he wrote. Okay. I mean, very cool. I wonder when, right? This will, like, if it ever takes off, will be a real thing. Yeah, you would definitely not want to share foods at this point anymore. That's absolutely fucking true. You would not want to, share TVs, not share food. You would not want to share TV. Because you might lick your TV now. I never thought about it that way, I guess. Huh. We can't all watch the food TV because grandma already licked it or something. I didn't think of it that way. So now I'm a little bit unsettled by that, to be totally honest. No, for like the go back to like the anime thing, I was thinking like, isn't there oh god, there's the people, the Attack on Titan guy that everyone like has this big crush on. He's like the like not the main character. He's like the really like one. Ackerman is the last name. I don't remember. Anyway, I bet there's a ton of fan people that would put that person on screen and just give him a big lick. I've seen, I don't know why, but for a while I got stuck on like this weird part of TikTok where it showed me like these like cosplayers. Like I do love cosplayers because they're so like cool. Like I just think what they do is really, really awesome. And then there started to be like the Levi people, the Levi cosplayers, and they were very cool, but they were turning it into like, or they were trying to do like thirst traps or something. And I was like, hey, that's like cool. I don't get it, but they had like hundreds of thousands of likes. And I was like, well, apparently I don't have to get it. I was like, this is cool. I was like, you go, you do your thing over there. I'm very proud of you. Anyway, like I said, I cannot make jokes. I'm so bad at it. Let us see what else we have for weird news. Here's one from Iowa. Iowa State announces a plan to 3D print an entire neighborhood. Hi, D-Lam. I mean, I'm not opposed to this, right? To 3D printing a whole house. It depends, obviously, like the time, like the timing it takes to do one of these things, the cost of these things, materials used, the sturdiness. This could be cool though. Okay, school said its giant 3D printer, which features an overhead gantry system with a computer nozzle that dispenses concrete. Oh, this is concrete. Wow. That's cool. How long does it take? See, here's what I don't like. Since about 2008, there's been a shortage in residential housing, in the residential housing market. So there's actually not a shortage in like the literal sense. Well, here's how it works. We have something where I think it's something like in the US, 700,000 homes that are just vacant, like that no one lives in them. They're just empty. And then we have something like 500,000 homeless people as well. So you could literally put a homeless person in every single house and still have 200,000 houses empty. The problem is some of these homes that are empty are perhaps, you know, not where you want to be. Like in Colorado, right? Everyone's been moving to Colorado in like recent years. It's been unique to say the least. It's been a real learning curve dealing with so many different driving styles because Colorado has traditionally driven a certain way. And now we're being infested with drivers from all over, and everyone has different driving styles, which means there's no fluid driving style here anymore. So driving in Colorado is an absolute train wreck, but I digress. But the point is there's an influx of people and no homes. So like the cost of housing and stuff has like gone up. Like I know my sister, she one day really wants to buy a house. And I told her to just like, I was just like, just wait like a couple years and hopefully there'll be a housing crash and then we can buy houses. We can maybe save money and buy a house. Cause I was like, it's so expensive to buy a house because there's not enough houses. So in certain areas, but then in other areas, there are many houses. So it's, I don't know. It's a mess. It's a very complex mess. I hope you guys did not hear that. My alarm just went off on my phone. And it was like that terrible alarm too. So sorry. Oh, hi, Kusi. Hi. Hello, Mr. Bean. Hello, big baby. Did the alarm wake you up? I'm so sorry. Oh yeah, there's an ear rub for you. I wish I had my webcam working. I could definitely have Casper right now on the camera. I'm so sorry. Here, come here, Kusi. Come here. Oh, come on up. Oh, my big boy. Here. Oh, you're so heavy now. Here you go. Do you want to say hello to the stream? Can you say hello? Can you say hello? Here, Koos, here's the microphone. Can you give him a little woo? Koosy. Oh. No. Come on, Koosy. Oh, okay. No woos. Here. Here you go. No, don't lick my hand. Say hello. You say, oh. He just licked me in the face. Oh. Come on, Koosy. Oh. Okay. All right. Go back down, little bud. Oh. Sorry. He does not want to. Sometimes he does a little woo. He doesn't really bark much or anything. So he's a good boy. Yeah, you're a good boy. You're the goodest boy. You are the goodest boy. Yeah, he's a little camera shy. I'm sorry. Good boy. But yeah, my alarm did go off. So the stream is just over an hour long. So I told you guys it was going to be a really short stream. But yeah, I got to go take care of some stuff for my parents. A double mask. Put on a different set of clothes and everything. I'm going to leave food outside their door or whatever. I'm not going into their house. So, oh, you guys heard the heavy breathing? Okay. Cool. He breathed into the microphone. I'm hope you guys are in love. But yeah. All right. So I have to head out for right now, but this was it's good part to end the stream on 3D homes, or an entire 3D neighborhood maybe will be built out of a concrete printer machine, I guess. But yeah, thank you guys so much for joining me. I will try to stream more. I think I'm getting more comfortable on YouTube. I think I'm going to be comfortable streaming here. I think. I'm not 100% sure, but I think this is definitely where I will be streaming. But yeah, I want to thank you guys so much for joining me, hanging out today. All of that good stuff. I hope you guys had a good holiday season. I'll try to stream maybe more this week. I'll try. Maybe I'll even play like a game or something. I don't really play games anymore much, but maybe I could do that. And then of course debut. Maybe I'll debut the model this week. Maybe I'll debut my VTuber model. Maybe I'll do that. I'll try and keep you guys in the loop. Anyway, thank you guys so much for hanging out with me today. I really appreciated it. And then of course this stream, we will have it cut up on this channel, and it will be edited and kind of put into nicer, little easier to digest bits, so you don't have to watch the entire hour to watch the stream again. So thank you guys. And yeah, that's the stream. Okay, but thank you guys. Bye.